Is anybody there? Having some trouble. There we go. I don't know why it won't let me rotate properly. I'm kind of sad about that. It's not letting me rotate, but I see that we have Tan, Verge, Reptiles, Paula, and CA Human. Welcome. Let's see. Let's focus in on a dart frog there. There's Tennyson too. There's one of my dart frogs. Which one is that? That's one of my females. Right there. So I see Tennyson's here, Jevil, Theropod Hunter, Sean Meister, and Yotaro. And CA Human, you're welcome. I'm glad that worked out. Hopefully we can get those betas going for next time and get these going too, of course. I was trying to make the stream horizontal. That's the way I like to do it. But they've changed the setting somehow a little bit, and I can't adjust the setting the way I would like to. So I don't know why it doesn't let me do it. But the orientation is locked, and that's really frustrating. I don't know why YouTube decided that was even a thing that they needed to do. But they did decide that, for whatever reason. So hopefully I can get that fixed. I see A Typical Girl is here, Kevin Zay is here, Chet is here, Florence is here, and Yotaro, that is okay. I'm glad you were able to pop in at least. Do I still have COVID? No, I'm in the recovery stage. I'm doing better. COVID was nasty, and I don't think I'm fully recovered yet. I'm still, weak and get tired easily, but I don't have the other symptoms that I did have, so doing better. Sorry about all the noise as I switch things over. If I were doing what I wanted to do and could make this work horizontally as it's intended to be done, you could see the whole vivarium. I'm going to be redoing some of the plants. I've pruned it back heavily. You can see some creeping fig there in the corner. Some in the other corner, there's some fern tendrils and whatever, fern fronds coming up. But I'm going to be putting some new Neoregelia bromeliads in there today. Thought that would be fun to do with you. I'd be adding some more isopods, going to be feeding the frogs, all kinds of things. So I figured we could join in and do that. So I'm not entirely sure about next week. The timing will probably be similar to this. I'm trying to do it earlier for a few weeks in the summer for those who can't normally attend. There's 503. Welcome. And yeah, I am getting better, just tired and weak. So, plus I had to have a root canal yesterday, so there's that too. This adds to the fun. So, wow, I'm sorry. I hope the airplane isn't overwhelmingly loud as it flies by there. Let's see. And Theropod Hunter, I totally agree. Curses to TikTok for making vertical screen trendy. Yeah, I really don't like the vertical screen in what I can end up showing. I'm not a fan. And thanks, Yotaro, for coming in. UK Exotics, welcome. And actually, I'm doing okay in terms of pain. I was worried it was going to be worse, but a little ibuprofen is helping me out. So let's look at the plants. I can't even run this. This Neoregelia is called Red Bird. I had to take out most of the other ones because they were just too big. There's a little baby one right there, and I'm hoping, and I think that's one of the smaller species that I had in here before. I should say cultivars or varieties, I guess, of Neoregelia. I had one called Andy Ann, which was too big, and I removed all of those, sold them to someone who can put them in a bigger space. And one called Gemini and one called Cheers, and the Gemini and Cheers were fine, but the Andy Ann kept taking over, and so that's why I finally took it out. But it looks a lot. It looks a lot like this one. Where's my camera? I'm having a hard time finding the camera. There it is. This one's called Redbird. Nice red color to it. So I'm hoping that this one is an adult, so it should fit. So I need to figure out a place to put that. And see, my idea was you could join me as I put these in the vivarium. Maybe you can, but it's just not going to be as cool because you can't see the whole thing at once. So I'm not sure where to put that, but there it is for the moment. Then this one might be my favorite of the ones we got. This one is called Gremlin, and the pattern and colors on these are crazy, kind of tiger stripes, and there's a little stolen with a baby coming off of it, so that's fun. An offset, a pup coming off of that. And this is an adult too, so it stays quite small, manageable for this size of vivarium because this is only a 30-gallon vivarium. I don't have a lot of extra space. So I'm not putting these in their permanent locations right now. I'm just kind of dropping them somewhere to experiment, and maybe you can help me figure out where they should go, although I kind of like that actually. So I'm going to be taking your opinions on where you think they should go. And let's see, one more Neoregelia that's going in. It's not the only plant that's going in. It's the only plant that's going in for the day today are just these 3 Neoregelias I got. This one is called Chiquita Linda, and Chiquita means like small, the feminine version of small, and Linda means pretty or beautiful. So Chiquita Linda, little beautiful, pretty one, I guess. And these stay quite small. This is a pup, but it won't get any bigger than these others. Probably smaller than that one actually. So they will all fit, I think, in here just fine. So I'm not sure where to put this one, but we'll play around with it. I have some toothpicks so I can help lodge them in different places and so on. It just really kind of messes with the aesthetic that I can't do this in horizontal. I don't have UVB on my frogs. I know people talk about doing that. Right now my vivarium is set up so that I have glass over the top of almost all of it. Let me see if I can show